It's one of those rare gems that you won't find anywhere else in San Diego. Waterfront camping with all the amenities.
Campland is probably the only urban campground in America next to a big city. You don't find it anywhere. The convenience factor, the family fun factor.
Unfortunately, after more than 50 years on Mission Bay's De Anza Cove, that family fun factor could be changing dramatically. The city is redoing the Mission Bay master plan, and the number of campsites could be reduced big time.
It depended upon who you talk to. They're saying 35 to 50% reduction in campsites. It's crazy. You know, this place was, and I think it still is, the number 3 revenue contributor to San Diego. Why would you throw the baby out with the bathwater?
Since the year 1969, this place has been an oasis for generations of families who either didn't want to stay at or couldn't afford the surrounding hotels. Many of these families coming back year after year, creating the phrase, raised in Campland.
Oh, personally, every year we come back in November after a road trip across the country, and we're like, oh, we're going to see our friends again. We're going to see our local family again. We're going to be able to do all of the things that we have enjoyed doing here. My husband and I skate, we bike, we kayak.
But like everything in life, the times are changing. In this case, the city says they're trying to reach their climate action goals with something they call the De Anza Natural Plan. This would create hundreds of new acres of marshland, as environmentalists have been pushing for years.
The city has released its own wetland restoration proposal for the northeast corner of Mission Bay, and we feel that it doesn't necessarily have the volume of wetlands that we really need to see to ensure that we have carbon sequestration, cleaner water, greater climate resiliency, and that opportunity for expanded recreation.
Right now, there are 3 different versions of the De Anza Natural Plan being considered. All of them include hundreds more acres of marshland. Even though the environmental groups want even more marshland, they also realize the value of campland.
It's vital. We have to have low-cost camping options here in Mission Bay. That's part of the Mission Bay experience. And when you consider the fact that it's been around for over 50 years, we want to, in fact, there are state grants that are highlight and prioritize low-cost camping options. There's a lot of folks who live here in San Diego who've never been here.
While Campland on the Bay will likely survive in some fashion, it might have to pick up and move to a different location on the cove when Campland becomes marshland, a legacy that certainly will be hard to duplicate.
One of the things that we like, because we do staycations here all the time, is the fact that once you come through the gate, your stress just falls off of you, and it's like you step back in time.